When I removed this kind of grass wood shaving circle donut guide. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to be unboxing a plant that I ordered from a company called the Sill. If you haven't heard of the Sill, it's just kind of an online plant boutique that it'll ship anywhere in the country, and they carry really trendy houseplants. So, you know, the Philly figs and the monstera. Today we're actually going to be unboxing a pilea, or a Chinese money plant that I bought. I haven't been able to find this plant in any of my local nurseries, so I figured I would go ahead and order it from the Sill, kind of get a cool plant for myself, and also try out this service and review it for you guys. So just a little bit info about the plant that we're going to be unboxing today. It is a Pilea peperomitis. Pronunciation's not my strong suit. It is an extra small. I ordered it in a mint planter, and it was $29 total. I placed this order on May 15th. Today, it's actually May 27th. So it's been 12 days. That's how long it took to get here. It arrived this morning. I actually ordered another plant at the same time, which we'll go into a little bit later. There were kind of some extenuating circumstances that I didn't feel comfortable waiting to unbox the plant until I could film this. But yeah, let's just unbox this baby and see what we got. As you can see, when I removed this kind of grass circle donut guide that was kind of holding the plant in place, we did end up losing quite a few leaves. I'd say there are 6 leaves in total that fell off. One was broken and 2 seemed to be a bit unhealthy, so I'm not really concerned about it. But overall, the plant really does look quite healthy. It has 3 new leaves coming up, which is always a good sign. His soil is pretty dry, so I am gonna water him when we hop off this video. It's also quite packed in there densely, which some plants don't like, but again, I'm not all that familiar with this plant. I've never owned one before, so maybe that's not a problem. Do I think it's worth $30? I'd say yes. It's a very cute little pot. I like the pot. That plus a healthy plant, you know, it's gonna run you around the ballpark of $30 at any, you know, trendy nursery. However, I do have one bone to pick with the Sill, especially because they have a whole section marketed toward beginners. And my issue has to do with their pots, actually. So when you buy from the Sill, you can choose from a variety of pots. They come in different colors and a couple different shapes. I was genuinely shocked when these got here because these poor plants, they don't have drainage holes in the pot. Drainage is so important. It's just beyond important for houseplants. And if you water a plant in a pot without drainage holes, there's a very good chance that water is going to sit in the bottom, and that's how plants get root rot. Extra water needs to drain out, or else your plant's going to be sitting in water and it may very well die. So you really, really have to be cautious not to overwater these plants, or else, you know. I looked this up on the website after I finished filming because I was genuinely concerned about it. And it turns out that some of their pot varieties do have drainage holes, but neither of the two options I selected did. Also, they say they include lava rocks in the bottom of pots without drainage holes, which does help a little bit because it keeps your plant from staying in too much water. But again, if you overwater, you do run the risk of your plant developing root rot, so keep that in mind. As I mentioned, I did actually order 2 plants from the Sill. The other one that I chose was a pink anthurium. Now, anthurium are not uncommon by any means. I pretty much see them at Home Depot every time I browse their plant section, so it's not uncommon to find these plants. However, I always see red ones, and I really wanted a pink one. So when I went on the Sill to get the pilea and I saw they had a pink anthurium, I really couldn't resist, so I ordered one of those too. I placed the order on the same date, so May 15th, and this plant was actually $65, which, to be honest, is a little steep. The anthurium you'll find at Home Depot, the plants themselves are they're generally less than $10. It's a little steep to get a small plant like this in a nice pot, but still, $65 is a bit much. You could recreate this by yourself for maybe 30 bucks. The reason I unboxed the anthurium off camera was because there were issues with shipping. Now, it shipped out on Thursday and it was supposed to get here Saturday, but there were shipping delays, and so because it was a long weekend, the plant ended up sitting in a warehouse over the weekend and it didn't get here until Tuesday. And then it arrived on Tuesday at like 4:45 and our leasing office closes at 5 and I didn't get over there in time to grab it. So it's at the leasing office overnight. I know, I feel so bad for this plant. I'll be completely honest, I expect it to be dead. Much to my pleasant surprise, she is here. She is beautiful. And overall, she's really quite happy. I watered her as soon as I unpacked her, and she perked up quite a bit. She looks much better than she did when I first unboxed her. Overall, I'm pleased with my purchase from the Sill. My only 2 complaints are, first of all, that the pots don't have drainage holes, which seems like a pretty big oversight. And second, that the anthurium was a little bit overpriced, but at the same time, I haven't been able to find a pink one, so to be able to get my hands on a pink one, I was willing to pay that premium price. I think that's kind of what they're counting on. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. We put out new videos every couple months. If you enjoyed this unboxing or have other services or subscription boxes that you'd like to see me review, please leave them down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.